People seem to like the shenanigans of the press office of Gavin Newsom. So they just recently posted this Vanity Fair cover that I am totally sure is a real cover and not AI. So Gavin Newsom's press office says, "In honor, thank you. The American King, Gavin Newsom's vocal revolution." But what really got me is towards the bottom. It says hair, gel, and the art of being so handsome. And I'm sure that that is his real hair. Now let's look at some of the people in the comments punching air. Established in 2019 says, wait, so liberals are all about kings now. One minute it's no kings, the next it's praise. Can't keep up with this level of hypocrisy. David says, when they say no kings, they really mean no kings but us. Bam Buttercup says coming soon, and we have this picture, and I'm totally sure that this is about to happen. Gavin Newsom pushing Donald Trump, and Donald Trump is looking quite unhealthy right here. Here we have someone named Patriot with a Gavin Newsom wearing a crown saying, "All hail the king," hashtag Newsom 2028. Then we have memes of truth. He says, "Well, well, well." And this caption says, "The No Kings protests were a lie," because they really believe that this is real life and that Gavin Newsom is trying to be king, which is hilarious to me. All right, now we have more pictures. We have Gavin Newsom. It looks like he's playing that Mel Gibson character in one of those movies, holding an American flag. We got fireworks going off in the background. We have some soldiers. They look really patriotic. Gavin for president at the top says, "That crown looks great on Gavin Newsom." And then we have this picture that someone needs. Gavin Newsom as Captain America, just looking so patriotic and strong right here. Richard says, "Governor Newsom's bold vision and unwavering commitment to progress make him a true leader worthy of national acclaim, transforming California into a beacon of innovation and equity for all." And then this person at the bottom just says, "Gross." All of this is just hysterical. Shelby posts, "In Gavin we trust," and we got this picture of Gavin Newsom looking stoic, and he's looking off somewhere, but his shirt says, "I make MAGA cry." And Rajat at the bottom says, "Hair gel and the art of being so handsome," just highlighting what it said on that cover. But then he tells him to go run a boutique. I don't think that Rajat really likes the jokes that the press office is making, but here we are. And this is what the press office is spoofing. This fake Vanity Fair cover with the American Queen in bold letters. We got Melanoma Trump, and it says, "And the Silent Revolution." So that's what they are spoofing right there. The art of saying nothing. That's what it says. The art of saying nothing. We wonder where she really is, and when is the last time she actually had to touch or kiss Donald Trump? Ugh. This next picture that's coming, please brace yourself. If you are drinking, please push it away. If you are eating or drinking, please push it away. We have a current picture of Stephen Miller. So push away any food or beverages. This one says, "Stephen Miller stuns in new White House portrait." And they have him looking very strong but scary. I'm not sure if he really loves this picture, but I totally love this picture of Stephen Miller. Mitra June at the top is not amused by the shenanigans. That person says, "Who runs this account? This is embarrassing." Justin says, "I like his old one better," and shows his old photo that's for the White House. This one right here, looking like a Nazi general. Is that what we're supposed to be seeing right there? We have some cap lock hollering from the press office. It says, "JD Just Dance Vans, who nobody liked until Trump picked him out of the bargain bin in the Walmart clearance section, went on Fox to trash me, Gavin C. Newsom, America's most popular governor. The dancing queen can't stop. I live rent-free in his head. Very tight space, almost no room with the couch." He is very weak. The guy can't run, takes more vacations than any vice president in history, and we've had some lazy ones. Got caught taking photos in the bathroom. Very sick. After applying his eyeliner, and wears a communist red shirt. Perfect, since Chairman Trump now owns Intel and tells him what to wear. What does Fox Air think of this nonsense? Did they edit the tapes and even try to make him look smart? But he is a total joke. Fox should be ashamed. Stop giving airtime to a total loser. His time would be better spent practicing for his soon debut on Dancing with the Stars. Everyone's laughing at him. Believe me. Thank you for your attention to this matter. GCN. Dr. Jebra, who's using this fake profile picture of Melatoma Trump, saying, "Why are you using all caps?" Because they still are acting like they don't get the joke. Maria says, "Whatever happened to Michelle Obama's famous quote, 'When they go low, we go high'? It is really sad and disgusting to see all these public officials with these types of insults and lack of respect for each other." She's saying that, but do they actually say this to Donald Trump? Bill DeMaio says, "JD Prance runs like this," and then post a clip of JD Prance running. We definitely got to see that. The press office was talking about J.D. Vance, and Gavin Newsom is also talking about J.D. Prance. He says Trump and J.D. have cut over $1 trillion in mental health funding, including $1 trillion in Medicaid, the nation's primary funder of mental health services, $1 billion from school mental health programs, $1.1 billion from the Substance Abuse and Mental Health Services Administration, $1.8 billion in National Institutes of Health mental health related grants. And so he posts all of that. And what I like about Gavin Newsom, the exact same way that the right tried to connect Kamala Harris to everything Biden did, Gavin Newsom is purposely mentioning J.D. Vance and Trump at the same time. Here's J.D. Vance, and this is a quote. It says, "This happens too much in our country. We really do have, I think, a mental health crisis. We take way more psychiatric medication than any other nation. And I think it's time for us to start asking some very hard questions about the root causes of this violence." They don't want to ask the root causes. They don't want to get to the bottom of the root causes, because then it might come up with something that they're not ready to do as Republicans beholden to the NRA. We know that Texas is redrawing their maps. They're doing that so they can try to get more seats for Donald Trump. So Greg Abbott put out this tweet. He says, "Today I signed the One Big Beautiful Map into law. This map ensures fairer representation in Congress. We know that Gavin Newsom and his administration is fighting back, and they are attempting to redraw the maps in California to see if they can get more seats for Democrats in California." Gavin Newsom, though, posted on his page saying, "Congratulations on your new position as Trump's #1 lapdog. I know you worked hard for it." All right, so the press office says, "Wow." Tommy Loren says, "Thank you, Governor Gavin Newsom. Very nice, Tommy. Thank you for taking a break from the bathroom Yelp reviews."
Something, I'm going to applaud him. Hey, thank you. I'm not going to cry that Governor Newsom is going to do something. I'm going to applaud him. Hey, thank you. I'm not going to cry that Governor Newsom is going to do something. I'm going to applaud him. Hey, thank you.
The press office for Gavin Newsom has been posting the murder rates and the violent crime rates from red states. So Fox actually played a clip of Gavin Newsom pointing out that Louisiana, and specifically calling out Mike Little Man Johnson on his stats. And Fox News asked him for his response, and this was the response. But before I get to that, this caption says, "Mike Little Man Johnson can't even answer a basic question. Why is Louisiana's homicide rate nearly 4 times higher than Californians? Louisiana is a failed state." And so since Donald Trump is putting out National Guards in strategic places, or threatening to do that, why isn't he putting National Guards in other places like Little Man's Louisiana? Why is that?
If he is to invest in crime suppression, I hope the President of the United States would look at the facts. Just consider Speaker Johnson's state and district. Just look at the murder rate. That's nearly 4 times higher than Californians in Louisiana.
How about it? Again, Gavin Newsom will do anything for attention. He can name drop me all that he wants. He needs to go and govern his state and not be engaging in all of this. Look, we have crime in cities all across America, and we're against that everywhere, and we need to bring policies to bear. My hometown of Shreveport has done a great job of reducing crime gradually. But we've got to address it everywhere that it rears its ugly head. And I think every major city in the country, the residents of those cities, are open to that and anxious to have it. And we're the policy, we're the party that's going to bring that forward. I look forward to that in the days ahead.
Principally, though,
Finally, let's end with this clip from Governor Gavin Newsom. He had a press conference. This is one of the quotes. It says, "Perhaps the president could deploy the National Guard in every corner of Mississippi. Murder rate is out of control there, and the governor may want to make that phone call." If the president is sincere about the issue of crime and violence, there's no question in my mind that he will likely be sending troops into Louisiana and Mississippi to address the unconscionable wave of violence that continues to plague those states. He won't, though, because all he's trying to do is take over these blue states. He's trying to get everyone primed for martial law. He's trying to take over and make sure that people don't even question when he does away with the Constitution or suspends our rights completely. We are heading into a dictatorship. I mean, we're in a dictatorship, but he is about to make it blatant. All right, let's watch this clip as well.
Again, certainly here in California, the impacts, though, will be discussed and debated if he moves in our direction across the United States. But I should note, just on that, if he is to invest in crime suppression, I hope the President of the United States would look at the facts. Just consider Speaker Johnson's state and district. Just look at the murder rate. That's nearly 4 times higher than California's. In Louisiana, this is Speaker Johnson, 4x higher. I'm just offering, again, you've not seen this on Fox News, so President may not be familiar with these facts. So I want to present some facts to the President of the United States, and imagine this is alarming to the President to learn these facts, particularly Speaker Johnson, who's been such a strong partner and ally in these efforts. So the carnage in Louisiana is well defined. Of course, Mississippi leads the nation as the #1 murder state in America. Imagine this in particular may resonate with the President of the United States. It's got a murder rate, it's 180%. 180% higher than Los Angeles. It's interesting. LA has more people. These are all per capita numbers. More people than Los Angeles. Perhaps the president could deploy the National Guard in every corner of Mississippi. It's the murder rate's out of control there. Carnage. And governor may want to make that phone call. Again, if they care about the issues of crime and violence. I would note St. Louis murder rate is 190% larger than Oakland. I can go on. We could talk about the carnage in Arkansas. Again, one of the top 10 murder states in America. 2.6 times greater than San Francisco. Again, these are just not just observations. They're stone-cold facts. And the fact remains, if the president is sincere about the issue of crime and violence, there's no question in my mind that he'll likely be sending the troops into Louisiana and Mississippi to address the unconscionable wave of violence that continues to plague those states. Again.
I'm Senator Lindsey Graham, and I'm just coming on here to offer my sincere support for Crumble Cookie CEO Jason McGowan. As a fellow heterosexual man and lover of women and vehement heterosexual, it has taken a toll on me personally to be accused of being a homosexual. I can assure you, Jason McGowan and I both love women. What is it about Jason and I that makes us seem homosexual? I'd really love to know. We are two very masculine men. I don't know what makes us seem homosexual. If somebody could tell me, that'd be great. Is it because I'm so strong and I got this deep voice? Is that what it is? It's bizarre. We love women a lot. I love women. I do stuff with women all the time. I do a lot of dirty, filthy things with women a lot. I'm not going to try to prove it to you. You know, if you don't believe me, you don't believe me. But Jason, if you ever need to talk about anything, if you want to come over just to hang out, I'm here for you. Leave Jason McGowan alone. He is not a homosexual.